welcome back to the Let's Chat series. After 10 long months, I'm now posting a new episode. And the reason why I haven't been posting on this series is because I was busy, or I'd like to think that I was busy, reviewing for the board exam, which is related with our topic today, which is self-doubt. Because during the course of reviewing, during the journey of my board examination, I experienced a tremendous amount of self-doubt. I was not good enough, I will just fail, I'm not smart enough. But despite all that, your girl still made it. I passed the board exam. Oh yeah, passing the board exam was a different story, but we're gonna focus on self-doubt today. Let's start. So for me, self-doubt occurs when we focus on the things that's missing in our lives. Sorry, I have colds right now. So self-doubt occurs when we focus on what's missing on us, what's missing in our lives, all the wrong things that happening in our lives. Regardless of all the gifts, all the blessings that we currently have, we tend to focus on the negative side of things. So what should we do? The answer is obvious. Focus on the positive side of things. Focus on what you're capable to do. Focus on your talents. Focus on your skills. You can do it. I'm sure of it. And maybe you're lacking some skills right now. You want to master a certain skill. Your time will come. You can eventually master it with practice and all of that. So once we start the cycle of self-doubt, it will just go on and on. It will stop us from doing what we want to do. Because self-doubt occurs. Self-doubt just comes from our head, is from our minds, is from our thoughts. It's the negative story that we tell to ourselves. But we usually have a choice if we will focus on the goodness of the story or on the negative side of the story, which will destroy us. Will you let doubt destroy your life? Of course, no. So the first thing to do is that, since it comes from our thoughts, it's from our minds, from our head, when we start doubting ourselves, just be quick to stop it. Maybe do some self-talk. Say to your inner self that, no, I'm not that person. I'm not going to doubt myself. I have my capabilities. It's effective, guys, I'm telling you. Once we know that we're going to doubt ourselves, just disrupt the pattern right away. Don't let the cycle go on. Also, look back on your past experiences. Look back on your life. How many times you have doubted yourself, but still you made it in spite of all the doubts. Look back on the things when you thought that you're not good enough, but you're actually the best. How many times you doubted yourself but still got good results? Maybe better or the best results. Usually those doubts are not true. Those are just in your mind. Like I said earlier. Just focus on how things went well despite of all the self-doubts you have in your head. And that will help you let go of your doubts easier. That will help you focus on the positive side of things. Also, talk to someone about your doubts. Talk about what you're thinking, because when you hear your thoughts, when you talk to someone, and then you will speak, of course. You will speak, of course, and then when you hear what you're saying, you're going to realize how exaggerated your thoughts are, how impossible those doubts are. And also, when you talk to someone, they will give you motivation. They will tell you that those thoughts that you have in your head are not true. When you're doubting yourself, it's important to talk to someone, because they will give you encouragement. They will make you realize that you need to believe in yourself. They're already believing in you, so why not believe in yourself? Letting go of your inner thoughts will give you a relief. So yeah, don't forget to talk to someone, because getting motivation from others is also a good thing. Next is, don't expect too much. Don't expect too much from the things around you, especially don't expect too much from yourself. Lower your expectations on yourselves, because I need to be this, I need to be that, I need to be the best. And then when you didn't reach what you were expecting, you will doubt yourself. I'm not good enough. I'm not the best. Others are better than me. Basically, lower expectations equals lowering self-doubts. Learn to accept things as they are. Learn to appreciate things as they are, and not how you expected them to be. Why I can't speak. So next is, stop comparing yourself from others. That's so important on overcoming self-doubt, because when you compare yourself to others, and usually you compare yourself to others on people who are already successful, who you think that are so great or the best in their area, in their field. Because comparing yourself to others, you will feel inadequate. Remember that we all have our own journey, we all have our own phases, we all have our own time. They may be successful in their field now, but you will get there. You will be successful eventually. Honestly, this may sound cliche, but the only person you need to compare yourself with is yourself. What have you overcome from the past years? See how far you've come. You will feel more successful if you compare your past self or your yesterday self from your self now. Self-doubt usually occurs when we compare ourselves to others. So stop that thing. And then when you already stop comparing yourself to others, you should also stop thinking what others will say, because that will strengthen your self-doubt. We usually say, what will others think about me? No, blah, blah, blah. That will strengthen your self-doubt. You will, because other people have expectations on you, I know, but they also have their lives. They also have things to focus on. They usually don't care about your life. So just don't care about what they say and focus on yourself, because another source of self-doubt is usually criticisms and rejections. Maybe look at criticisms on the positive side of it. When people give us criticisms, it's because they want us to be better. It's because they want us to improve. So take those criticisms positively. Because if they don't give you criticisms, they don't care about you. They don't want you to improve. They just want you to be there. To stay on this area instead of this area, on the highest, on the top. So, and also rejections. We face a lot of rejections through our lives. And I've read this when I was still reviewing for the board exam, that rejection, there's no such thing as rejection, because rejection is a redirection. Maybe you're off for better things, you're off for greater things. Don't dwell on your doubts. Don't think about it too much, because when we have too much doubts on ourselves, we will lack motivation, we will lack motion, we just don't want to do things. It will stop us from reaching our dreams. So just stop thinking about your doubts. Because when we think about our doubts too much, it will hinder us from moving forward, from moving towards our dreams, towards what we want. So maybe take small steps toward what we want. Even if we have a little amount of doubt in ourselves, at least we are moving forward it. We are fighting, we are braving self-doubt. And lastly, God made you as an amazing, talented, skillful, capable, the best human being you could ever be. So don't doubt in yourself. Don't doubt what God gave you, how He made you. Just Change your thoughts, change the way you think of yourself. In that way, self-doubt will just, it will just fly in the air like nothing. Self-doubt, bye. Thank you, next.